Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post-production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities. We are your USA team and are so excited to have an amazing group joining us tonight. So before I bring them in, though, I'm going to share a bit of an update of what is going on this weekend. There is an amazing event taking place in California. So this is taking place in Woodland Hills, California at Warner Center Park. What is it? It is a Unity, Peace, and Freedom Music Festival. So this is put on by a group called FANA, People for a New America. And before you jump to conclusions, this is not political, this is not religious, this is not ethnic, this is none of those things. This truly is unity, peace, and freedom. So one vision, heal our nation. So a part of what they're also doing here is, you see it on your screen, all of these different music groups and more from 10 in the morning until 8:30 p.m. Join us for an all-day family-friendly festival with iconic music and guest speakers intended to encourage peace, love, and unity. It is all free, and you don't have to be in California to get a flavor of what's all going on, because you too can actually join in from wherever you are. You can see right on here, the website is pfanausa.org. Same as what's on the top here, where I am right now online, pfanausa.org. Again, that stands for People for a New America. Don't want to miss it. There's so many good things going on with that organization, and I have been so impressed with all the things I've heard and excited to hear more. I know we've got some good friends of our show and of our community here with Happy Neighborhood Project and beyond that are hopping on board and participating in this. And we want to make sure that that gets out and that people know and can have some fun with us. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Emily Golmer to start the introductions for all of our guests.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to everybody, all Canadians and people at the TDC Today Show. So yeah, we have some great things going on and some great guests here. So I think the first person I am going to bring in, I think we met everybody or almost everybody here through the Happy Neighborhood Project. So our first person here hails out of the Kansas City area and is with the Legal Shield Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated. So welcome, Debbie. Good to
Thank
have
you, Emily. It's great to see you and great to be here on your TDC program. I'm Debbie Miller, actually in a very nice, warm Kansas City. So I'm appreciating the warmth as we go into our fall season. This event coming up Saturday looks amazing. A lot of great music to be enjoyed. So to share that and keep all that information available for Saturday. I'll just mention that I'm with Legal Shield and ID Shield and available to help in North America for families and small businesses to have their legal representation without the high hourly cost. That way you can leave your family with a roadmap instead of a scavenger hunt. Give them a will so they know what your wishes are for the future. Thanks, Emily.
Awesome. So our next person is our master connector, as we affectionately call him, our veterans out of California, Mr. Alan Holmes, who we help with his Mastery of Connections show every Wednesday. But welcome, Alan. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. This is your Master Connector, also MC Holmes, on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Thank you. Community is the essence of business, and I am the Master Connector for building it. And as we say, it's not about me, it's about we. And yes, whoa, what a time in California. People for New America community right down the way here, but we'll be listening, supporting One Music for All. It is an honor and privilege to be a part of this panel tonight. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you, Debbie. Nice to see you again. Love community is the essence of business, and I'm the Master Connector for building. Oh, yes, there's a fly bothering me. But anyway, that's what we do, and just having fun to collaborate, connect, and network. EC Marketing for All is a part of a team that has been part of helping me and supporting me, and we have grown to many projects. And one of those projects, you may know her, and if you don't, I would be honored to privilege to introduce you to her. She supports the community of the disability and the world of deaf hearing. I would not do it justice, so I'm going to pass the beautiful baton to a lady you may know or introduce, Miss Marianne from Waikiki. Marianne, where are you at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where she's at? She's out there somewhere. Bingo, there she is. Take it away, Marianne.
Aloha, everybody, and thank you so much for the kind introduction from everybody. We just rolled off of the radio show with Live in Milwaukee. Aloha, Milwaukee. Aloha, the world. So, Alan, I want to share with you some great news. In July, I applied for the Awesome Grant Foundation Oahu Chapter Award for $1,000. Now, Alan, every month, Awesome Foundation gives $1,000 away to amazing projects, awesome projects. And they have different chapters in United States of America, also Canada. They have disability chapter, on the water chapter. It takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes to apply to. They want to know what your awesome project is about. 2, they want to know how you're going to use those monies. And I'll tell you how I did that with our $1,000. And 3, tell us about yourself. And a little bit about me, Ellen, is Marianne Ambrose.
Okay.
I go by Marianne of Waikiki. It's my sign language name, my book author name. I lived in the island of Oahu, Hawaii for over a decade on the sailboat. And through guided meditation, interpreting at the Unity Church of Hawaii. So talking about unity, this is a great concert that's going to be happening for peace, love, happiness, and thanks and joy, and to raise the vibration of the world. And so I was guided. I was going to write a series of children's sign language books with puppets, and no one has done that. And also, there's only 3% of children's books out there with characters or children with persons with disabilities. So here I am now, a decade later. I have our 4th book going to be coming out. Our first book is Underwater Acts of Kindness for Ocean Cleanup. We're highlighting rabbit acts of kindness, no bully, because it's October is anti-bullying month. And through that $1,000 last Monday, I was traveling through Canada, meeting some interpreters in the Chamber of Commerce up in Vancouver Island, where Jay Stoyan and the Vixis are going to be up there in 2025 in February, right around the corner there. And so I got to see the beautiful country of Canada and the island. And so Leon was in Hawaii, and he went over to the...
Marianne, can I bring the couple other people in here first, and then we can talk about the rest of your things?
Well, let me just finish this then. So the Hawaii School for the Deaf received a water unit from Leon McLaughlin, And also they were receiving the Rabbit Acts of Kindness and the coloring books with the ASL finger spelling alphabet. And the other half, we hired Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel to bring me on for interviews weekly. So thank you so much, everybody. We have used that awesome foundation grant award. Mahalo. I'm Marianne of Waikiki.
Okay, so our next guest is out of Florida and is heading up a big speedboat racing racing thing next year. So, and Ralph, welcome, Ralph.
Welcome, Emily. Thank you so much for letting me come. Debbie, when I was in college, I dated a girl named Debbie Miller. I just want you to know. She married a good friend of mine named John. Anyways, but back in college. And Alan, I know you're from Compton. I had some great friends in Compton out there from when I was out there in Long Beach area, right in the corner of, right after college, I taught school, right in the Long Beach, Paramount area. I had some great friends, I had some students from Compton. And Marianne, it's just great to follow you, all the different millions of things that you're involved in. And then there's Kurt. He is like Mr. I'm involved in everything, get the job done. Today, I had questions about water skiing on your bare feet. And of course, I got a chance to talk to Kurt and get some details out of that. So what we're doing, we're creating the first annual powerboat race all the way around the planet. It's 62,000 miles. It's the longest race any human being has ever been in the history of mankind. And what's so beautiful about that is we've never had the technology ever to get power boats to race that far. Most of them go really fast for about 15 minutes and they're out of fuel. Okay, I'm exaggerating there a little bit, but you can get, if you get 200 or 300 miles out of a boat, that's a lot. Where our boats have to race 3,000 miles in a couple of legs, and a couple of legs over 5,000 or 6,000 miles. These are custom built, designed for super efficiency, super fast ocean riding, and maneuverability. It's really important to have that maneuverability too. And so what's cool about this is we let one team per country race, and only one team per country. And it gives it that country versus country characteristic, which builds the largest TV audiences in the world. I could talk for the next 15 hours about Cup Royale, and that's just not fair to everybody else. So let me bring in the world famous water skier on his bare feet, Kurt. Hello, Kurt.
Yep. Thanks, Ralph. Thanks, everybody. What a show. TDC Today Communities. And we're talking communities all around the world. I've got the whole world on my mind. And talk about making waves around the world. Right now, we're going to do, for the first time ever on the Disability Channel and most all media, we're going to do a show within the show. We're going to bring in a little sound bite. We're going to simulcast just a little segment of an interview going on by Rich Honori. He is the founder of People for a New America, and he is heading up, and he's got a whole team that is taking on the Unity, Peace, and Freedom Music Festival. Right now, he is on with Don Cromwell live, and we're going to listen to a little bit of this live going on right now as we're producing this. What an opportunity. Listen to this soundbite. And it's live. I don't know what they're going to be saying. You're listening to it right with me.
Just an incredible thing how these people, you've just felt the doors opening up left and right with all the people. I didn't really think I'd be talent acquisition for this. I mean, I play in a multi-platinum group. I played with the best musicians on the planet I grew up in LA, and I've been really blessed. And to know all these seeds that I planted. See, in the musician community, we're colorblind. I mean, I played with Louis Johnson for 8 years. These are all brothers and sisters. It's time we start acting like brothers and sisters together. And that's how musicians are. We go into a room, hey, and that's what we need in our society.
We don't need all so there you go, folks. A little sample of what we are cooking up. That is going to be going out live this Saturday, and they have the live feed. Emily, you've got it reported right here during the show. We are doing production while we're in production. We're doing pre-production while we're in production. So take a look at this, folks. pfanausa.org/live. So, and I'm going to show you the landing page. Get this out to everyone in your life. You will not regret it. It is a historical event. Go on their Facebook, go on their Twitter, go on their Instagram, go on their YouTube, share it out to everybody. It's going to be a worldwide party coming out USA style. It is made in the USA, sending waves around the world. Let's do it together. We had Barry Shore on earlier. If you get onto their social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and so forth, you'll see Barry Shore giving a little bit of a thought that you will want to have. It is a nugget that is gold. It's a golden nugget by Barry Shore, your ambassador of joy. With that, back to you, Emily. Take it away.
Emily, we can't hear you.
Oh, here I'm talking on mute. Oh boy. So I encourage everybody to check that out. I have other big events going on. Like the EC Expo event tomorrow. And other things. Kurt, do you want to say anything about that? Or other things going on? I'm trying to live stream here on my phone.
Trying to live stream. Well, thanks for giving it that old college try, Emily. OMG. Her middle initial is M. We are taking a lottery input of what do you think M stands for? Is it magnificent? Is it mega? Is it mysterious, magical? What does the M stand for? EMG, Emily M. Goldmer. But yeah, in terms of tomorrow, Emily is going to be doing her co-hosting and podcasting magic and showing people a platform called Easy Expo. And that is something where you can go to Easy Expo. Emily, what is it? .biz, easyexpo.biz/abilityfest. And you can go ahead and get your own account and join in with everything that Emily has set up. Emily, do we have Cup Royale? Is Cup Royale on here, Emily? Huh? Is Cup Royale?
I don't remember at the moment.
Oh, it tells me, folks.
If it's not, I'll have it get it up there.
Yep, that tells me we have to put it up there. We can't be doing anything without Cup Royale. And so Master Connector, I know that Ralph has been on Mastery Connection show. So here we're going to go ahead and sign in. That was the sign up page. You set up a password. I'm going in as Special K. I'm Special K here to brighten up your day. So let's get underway. Look at that. Ralph, you're going to want to add an hour. We're going to have, Alan on here. He's going to subtract 2 hours because this is Central Time on here, noon to 6 Central Time. And here's the virtual hall where you can tune in by Emily's cue, I guess, for when you can see Cup Royale in here. But, we have room for Master Connector and Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated and Acts of Kindness, all of our projects. Emily's got 50 exhibitors in here. Take a look at that. You can click on all their booths like the Maury Method. What is the Maury Method, you say? Well, visit his booth and find out. So we're going to be doing a day of that tomorrow. It's going to be co-creation. It's going to be Imagineering. And it's going to be like what the president of Project iHeart says, teamwork makes the dream work. And we're going to take our collective dreams in this event tomorrow, and we're going to put it right to work through Easy Expo. We're going to meet on Zoom, and Emily will guide everybody all along the way, right through this very Zoom that we are producing the show through. It's sponsored by Spirit of the Game, Spirit of the Game Foundation. And the Zoom meeting ID is 404 058 6152. Again, note that down and join Emily tomorrow, 12 to 6 Central, 404 058 6152. And again, this production is October 23rd, 2024. So the event we're talking about will be October 24th, 2024. If you missed it because you're seeing this show after the fact, well, just contact me, Kurt, K-U-R-T, at spiritofthegame.org. And you can call and text me on my Google Voice line. Ralph loves to use that, baby. 262-372-1SKI. That's 262-372-1754. All right, with that, we're going to go back to our Vanna of the Disability Channel. Emily Gomer, take it back.
So, I guess, so Ralph, with your event, do we have, I'm sure it's not for like another year or something, but are we getting details set up? Like, do we have a start date or anything like that? Or
we'll be racing in March of next year.
March of 2025?
Yes, we're marching in March of 2025. But that's just what that is we're racing against the clock at that time. We're going after the world speed record for circumnavigation. The world record right now is 61 days for a powerboat, and we're hoping to do it in 37. Now, to get 37 days, everything has to go pretty close to perfect. And unfortunately, things don't usually go exactly perfect, especially when you're in the middle of the ocean. You're hundreds of miles, even thousands of miles from shore, and you get caught in this thing called a storm. Okay, and so you got to put pieces together. So we did in our 37 days, we do have a little bit of margin, but not a lot. And so if things go wrong, we still could go way wrong and still beat the 61-day target. So, I mean, 61-day record. And so we think that is pretty low-hanging fruit. And people always say, well, what's that got to do with disability? Well, first, it's a big veteran program. It's involved with the Eagle Claw Award, the men and women that gave, the men, in this case, the men that gave their lives in Operation Eagle Claw. I was told I was going on that mission. I did not go. I had absolutely nothing to do with it. But that day, 8 men gave their lives in the deserts of Iran with the failed attempt to take back the American embassy. So again, I was told I was going on that mission. I had nothing to do with it, but it's in their honor. And then we're working with Patriot Outreach, which works with veterans, disabled veterans, and giving them basically nursing homes and assisted living facilities for so many of them. And so that's one of our bigger sponsors, Patriot Outreach, and what we're doing. And so again, I don't want to hog the whole show. I could just talk forever. If you don't want me to talk forever, don't ask me any questions, because I can talk. I love what I'm doing. And I just love the idea of inventing and developing better and better equipment. And so we know we can break some world records, but there's a lot of people a lot smarter than I am out there that are going to come along behind me and just whoop me right up. But that's okay, because we're going to come back and fight for another shot.
Yes, well, I like to share too with you. So on your journey, my first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, where Noah, the hard of hearing whale, is recruited by a sea turtle called the General of the New Earth Army to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. Now, we rededicated the book to Boyd and Slat from Ocean Cleanup, so we want to give a shout out to all the ocean cleanup organizations, and so all the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guards for protecting us. And we talk about hearing loss, and 500 million people now have a hearing loss. And we have millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children. So these are great educational stories. All classroom teachers in the United States of America can receive copies of our books from an organization called DonorsChoose.org. We had a special education teacher in Hawaii request 50 books after my first sailing book signing tour, and she was funded in 2 weeks. So now we have YouTube characters. We have Santa Papa John promoting the books on the weekends, and he'll be receiving more characters. We have a YouTube channel. So I encourage you to go to Amazon and Audible, and you can listen to me narrate the story, and you can hear Lucy in the perfect wave. Nick's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins. So come sail away with Marianne of Waikiki, and so go out and play. Aloha.
Carrie, do you have a question or comment?
Yeah, everybody. I want to make sure before we let one person on the screen go that we're going to create some energy and we're going to take over the soul of this one person. So Alan, Debbie, Sue, Marianne, Emily, we're going to come together. We're going to do a little mojo, a little voodoo, whatever we got to do. We're going to get over Ralph Brown here. And we're going to say, we won another new show, Ralph. We won a show concept, Cup Royale. What do you think? Cup Royale, the show, right here on the Disability Channel, World Ability Podcast Network, out with our friends over at Treasure Island, and on from there. Really blow it up. What do you think? Take over the world in show business with Cup Royale?
Let's talk about that. Okay.
Yeah,
All I can
there
say
we
is
go.
let's talk about it. Okay.
There we go. Music to
Um,
my ears. Have your people call my people. We'll do business, Ralph. Come
There you
on.
go. We can talk about it. That's all I can. That's all I can
All
promise.
right. That's
But-
how it all
but-
starts. Talking is where it happens. All right, Emily, over to you. Mission accomplished.
But Carrot, Alan, Debbie, yeah, Ralph was just talking about our veterans, and I think there's something, or it's a couple other things, veterans and whatever. I think there could be a collaboration with, potentially with like the Disability Channel and maybe Project I Heard and our groups.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
thought I'd put that out there.
Put it out there. Put it out to the universe. Let's get our mojo going. Let's do it. Yeah, I like it. Good idea, Emily. Good idea.
But Debbie, Maria, what are your thoughts so far? Anything you like to say at the moment?
Well, I think that'd be great to watch Ralph and his boat sail all the way around the world. That'll be pretty awesome. That'll be a great video program. So I'll keep my ears open for watching all of that come about. You guys are be great.
Yeah, Ralph, Debbie is one that'll be tuning into how your judging all happens, all those rules, keeping it legal, keeping it compliant, all the specs, and she's the detail person, following the rules is Debbie Miller.
Wow.
We got a book called the Rules of the Race. And then we have a race commission that decides the rules, verifies them. I wrote all the original rules, but the race commission is going to chop them up and change them. We know that. That's okay. Everything that's how you get better.
I have a question. So
Absolutely.
are you having banners with sponsors like, can you get Clean Water Foundation logo on your boat, a flag? Can you get the Underwater Acts of Kindness for other people to read it while they're cruising?
Well, right now, what's interesting is we had a conversation with the ocean cleanup crew just recently about that. Nothing was decided, but other than the conversation. One of my investors reached out to one of their board of directors and put that connected together. So again, it's just a conversation at this point.
Okay.
But
Well,
Patriot
because
Outreach is also possibly coming in as a sponsor as well as an investor, which I'm probably not supposed to say that on TV. So anyway.
Okay. Well, we'd love to talk to you because one, we rededicated this book to Boynton Slat, the ocean cleanup, and we want to get the book out there. Two, we created Cool Acts of Kindness for climate change with Leon McLaughlin with Clean Water Foundation. And we're going to have a special day on World Water Day, March 22nd. That there'll be free download ebooks for the world to download on that day. And so if we can get the word out to everybody and follow you in your March journey, and that would be a great opportunity. Kurt, what are your thoughts?
I like it. That's why you're our creative department, director of creativity. Way to go, Marianne. I like it. Great concept.
Oh, it's always a great conversation.
There we go. So Emily, what do you have for us next?
If you could maybe take over for a second, Kurt. Alan, do you have anything you like to say at the moment?
Well, no, I'm just in awe to be a part of just an amazing show, because I'm seeing the birth of an amazing journey that Ralph has put together, or is putting together with his team in support of, among others, the great men and women, veterans and their stories. And what better way to commemorate 2025 by kicking it off by challenging a gift that could just keep on giving and keep on blowing, as they say. And so from former and a current supporter, as Curtin always knows, a brother from another. Ralph, you fall under that. A former brother from another, or a current brother from another, being you blew through the sails of Compton at one point in your life. I thank you from all the Comptonians to the world of ability. See how we do it? We sail around the world and never know we'll land in this place called World of Abilities with Emily Gold. As Kurt says, oh my G. I see her sitting on top of the world, and ladies and gentlemen, maybe you'll be on the world and you'll just blow right past and through and supporting Mary Waikiki and Debbie Miller and Kurt Roscoff, the Sue Roscoff, and of course, Mr. Legend himself, who's going to be supporting in 2025 Veterans in Disability, Mr. Rob Brown. Thank you, Miss Emily. Back to you, old podcast queen.
All right, I'm going to step in and bridge with her a little bit here. She asked me to take over. It looks like she's doing up her hair and other things. So I don't know what's going on over there. But earlier today, I was on an event called Business at Breakfast, and it's hosted by Misty Henkel of Australia. And I was on there, and we all get a chance to, take a half a minute and share who we are and what we do, and whatever we want to do introductory for 30 seconds. And I was given the cue. All right, Kurt Roscoff. And then I come in and I'm like, yeah, I'm Kurt Roscoff. And I brought some friends with me today. I got a friend, octopus, and then we've got the crab, and then we've got the turtle here. And I'm like, they all came out of a book. Yeah, a book written by Mariana Waikiki. And then we had fun because there was a show today with the Disability Channel, another one of our shows. And Santa Papa John was all coordinated with Marianne to be on the show with Jay Stoyan. And they produced a great show, and it was really fun. We had Santa Papa John representing the creative works of Marianne with the books and app games and the finger puppets. And I was looking around here for a while because I lost the shark. So Ralph, I'll need your help to find that shark that Marianne sent me. We'll have to go around the ocean and find out where my shark went.
Yeah, we
Well,
cost you. Go ahead.
That's Shaka the sign language shark, and Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. You can learn the 26 letters of the finger spelling alphabet on the YouTube channel now. And Christian Mendez has helped us upload all this on our new website. So, and that is the general of the New Earth Army, Kurt. So we support veterans too. And King Octo the 8th, who teaches the sign of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. And that's also too for our Unity concert. It's coming out. So these books have a Unity Church of Hawaii spiritual uplifting message for the world. And you are its good news, and you are its messenger, Kurt Roscoff. Mahalo, I'm Marianne of Waikiki.
Thanks, Marianne. So yeah, and I've got Kurt's cow here. So since I couldn't find the shark, I got Kurt's cow. So from Wisconsin here, folks, it's a pleasure to do these productions with the Disability Channel. Again, this has been your TDC Today Community Show. Community is all about, looking at your community. How can you help us in your community grow the Disability Channel? We mean geographically, your neighborhood, your town, village, city, your county, your statewide community, whatever it may be, our national community. And then you can keep going with it and talk about other communities, like we're talking veterans community, the deaf and hard of hearing community, and on and on. So we are looking to grow through communities here at the TDC Today Show. Again, my name is Kurt Roscoff. Thank you for listening. We're looking forward to the next show right here at the Disability Channel, and for sure, TDC Today. with that, we're done for